Round 2 of the 2021 FIA European Historic Rally Championship was held in the Czech Republic on the country roads surrounding the Bohemian city of Vltava. 24 entries were received for the 29th running of the historic Vltava Rally. Sanremo winner Lucio De Zanchi was not competing, so the Category 3 winning Audi Quattro Zippo and Dennis Piccina was the top EHRC entry. After finishing second in class in Sanremo, Daniel Alonso would be competing in the Category 4 Ford Sierra Cosworth with Candino Carrera. Reigning Category 3 champions Karl Wagner and Gerda Zorner would be making their first outing of the 2021 season in the yellow Porsche 911 SC. With Maurizio Pagella not competing, the top Category 2 entry was the Ford Escort of Ernie and Karen Graham, with their close rivals Laszlo and Edith Meckler in the Alfa Romeo, 2019 champions Anders and Ingrid Jonsson in the Porsche 911 RS, and Paolo Pizzuti and Giovanni Campis all travelling to the Czech Republic for another exciting showdown. Category 1 would feature reigning champions Antonio Parisi and Giuseppe D'Angelo in the Porsche 911 S. Day 1 started cold and windy with heavy rain in the forecast later in the day. Ernie Graham's rally got off to a bad start, with engine issues on the first stage of the weekend sidelining the Escort. James Potter also had to retire on stage 1, making it a very bad day for the Flexify rally team. Karl Wagner got a great start on day 1, the Austrian relishing the tricky road conditions to finish the day at the top of the overall leaderboard after taking the fastest time on 3 of the 5 special stages. The Porsche was 17 seconds ahead of the number 1 Audi, with Zippo taking the fastest time on stages 4 and 5 to keep in touch. Category 4 was led by Daniel Alonso's Ford Sierra Cosworth in 4th overall, 2 places and 7.2 seconds ahead of the all-white Opel Manta 400 of Jürgen Geist. Anders Jonsson was pushing hard and was not only leading Category 2 in the number 9 Porsche, the Swede was lying 3rd overall at the end of day 1, 54 seconds behind the number 3 Porsche and 28 seconds ahead of the number 10 Opel Kadett of Czech driver Miroslav Janota. The number 12 Opel of Wojtek Steiff was just 6 seconds behind his compatriot in 3rd, with Laszlo Meckler's number 8 Alfa Romeo in 4th after 5 stages. The number 17 Porsche 911S of Antonio Parisi was having a Category 1 battle on its own, with the man and machine against the conditions, the Italians finishing day 1 in 18th overall. On day 2, spring returned as the winds dropped to a gentle breeze and the temperature soared to a very pleasant 26 degrees centigrade. Ernie Graham's Ford Escort rejoined the rally after the crankshaft issue was solved, and the British driver was on the hunt for championship points during the 7 special stages which would decide who would get to the finish ramp in Vltava. Antonio Parisi and Giuseppe D'Angelo would bring the number 17 Porsche home to secure their second Category 1 victory, finishing the day in 15th overall. Category 4 saw a Ford Sierra Cosworth 1-2, with Daniel Alonso securing the win despite suffering some physical difficulties during the latter part of the rally. Alonso and Carrera finished 1 3/4 minutes ahead of Alphonse Nofdurter and Jürgen Nolte in the number 14 Ford, with Ville Savasti taking 3rd in class in the number 4 Audi Quattro. slight gearbox issue was hampering the number 9 Porsche of Anders Jonsson, which allowed the two Czech-run Opel cadets to close the gap. The Swedish team solved the problem at the service stop, but the number 12 Opel of Vltava staff and Vladimir Zelinka was just 2 seconds behind at the end of the final stage of the day. The battle for the overall lead was just as tight. Zippo had used the wrong tyres on the early stages, which allowed Carl Wagner to pull out his lead slightly, but then the Italians threw caution to the wind and started to close the gap. At the end of the penultimate stage of the rally, Zippo had closed the gap to just 0.7 seconds with the final 22-kilometre stage remaining. The two cars went head-to-head and the Audi Quattro took the final stage 5.2 seconds ahead of the Porsche 911 to claim victory by just 4.5 seconds. Incredible stuff. All that was left was to head back to Vltava and to receive the hard-won trophies for each of the classes. Category 1 winners Antonio Parisi and Giuseppe D'Angelo. Category 4 winners Daniel Alonso and Candido Carrera.
Daniel, how did it go today?
I am very happy, but I had the physical problems with my arm, not possible to extend, and the limb not possible to drive very good, but I stay here. The position in the Europe champion for me is fantastic, and I am happy for the team, for everything.
Category 2 winners and third overall Anders and Ingrid Jonsson.
How did the car go today?
We had gearbox problems most of the day, but on the last stage they changed the oil at service and then it got better. We think it overheats, so you can't get the gears.
Yeah.
But it's okay now. So.
And the rally itself, do you enjoy it?
Very much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It had everything. Bad weather yesterday, and today a nice weather, and slippery technical roads, and very fast Åkry, for instance.
Second overall Carl Wagner and Gerda Zorner.
Not the best result, but it was a great rally though.
It was a great rally, yes. 4.5 seconds at the end of this rally on the second place. It's okay, more than we expected.
And the rally itself for you,
The rally itself, first of all, we have to thank the organizer, because you know, in these strange times all over the world, organizing a rally, I can imagine it's very difficult, but they did a great job here. They developed great special stages, except those two with gravel, because with our car we lose a lot of time there. But the last stage is one of the best stages of the world, is Strasinska, more than 22 kilometers racing, fantastic.
Winners of the 29th historic Vltava Rally, Zippo and Dennis Pacino.
you must be very happy with that.
Yes, I'm really happy, because it was in a crazy race, because for the weather we make a mistake for the choice of the tire, but after the last three stages we push very on the limits, and it's a fantastic victory.
Round 3 of the 2021 FIA European Historic Rally Championship will be held in Hungary on the 25th to the 27th of June.